Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Caffeinated or Die, the morning brew. This is my Sunday morning show, and we've had a little bit of a shake-up, if everyone didn't understand that already. But I'm here joined by my normal co-host, Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner. And I guess you could call him a guest host, or someone who's just lurking in the corner. Slayer Raven, how's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you very much.
Enthralling introduction. So before we go too far, everyone knows what Sparky does. He hangs around the hideout and fixes things that I need fixed for free. What do you do, Slayer?
Officially, I am. I work in the medical field, and on the side, I'm also a politician. On YouTube, you can find me at Slayer Raven, at youtube.com or however the hell it works. I'm not entirely sure. And I do like a ranting show, which is supposed to be where we discuss in depth about various words and their literal meanings versus how they're being actually used, and kind of give more context to a wide range of words that are consistently misused by today's society.
Okay, well, I'm gonna touch on a couple of things there for a second, but let's say good morning to the chat. Good morning, everyone. How's it going, Ishtar, Fermion, Arvrin, Tom? Yes, it's still morning for me because I woke up. And how's it going, Queen of the South? I am awake. That's the best I've got. So, all right, really quickly, let me touch on. You're a politician. What the fuck are you doing on my show?
I'm on the local level, building up reputation onto a state level right now, and basically my alias is completely detached from my actual name. So as long as that is, I'm fine.
Okay, don't let my villains know that you're a politician. They will use it against you. I'm trying to protect you.
I don't care. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
He does for Vlad. I think he'll be okay.
But a politician, really?
Yes.
Again, why are you on my show? Political. I understand. Okay, I understand the whole political thing that I do. I do deal in the political. So let's talk about that, shall we? We're going to vet our new co-host, Sparky. I hope you're okay with that.
That's fine.
So what are you? You said you're on the city level and you're working on state level?
Yeah, currently I am a councilman for my local community, but I am building up reputation on the state level so I can possibly get elected into the Senate in about 6 years is the goal.
Well, long term is always good. So, all right, what is your political leaning?
I'm an independent.
Independent?
Yes, which means I have to work twice as hard, basically.
All right. I can respect that.
No freebies or handouts.
Not unless you join a party.
Well, I mean, you understand that eventually you're going to have to join a party if you want this to be a political career, right?
Eventually, I won't have a choice, but for now, it's in my best interest to avoid doing so.
Well, yes, because, well, as we've seen, the left and the right are both insanely crazy. What made you want to get into politics? It's one of the worst. I mean, it's one of the worst careers you could ever choose.
So my LGS, I used to volunteer at my LGS some years ago, and the owner was actually into politics, and she was very left-leaning, and we used to have conversations on a regular basis while I was assisting out around the shop. And she had brought it to my attention that she thought I would make a very good politician. And she said that she would start teaching me if I was interested in learning. So she began mentoring me and the ways of politics for local government so I could branch out and move on. Essentially,
were you sleeping with her? Is this what happened?
No, absolutely not.
I think you were trading magic cards for favors.
No, she doesn't play Magic. Actually, she wouldn't have even done Magic if the bookstore was doing better, but kind of brought in the game store because the bookstore wasn't doing so good.
Tom says your flat out denial is admission of guilt.
Now, guys in chat, be nice, Slayer. Just be a little bit nice. I mean, he's here because he was doing me a solid because we need a host. So I know.
About the question about whether or not to give myself a raise. Actually, in my state, we're not allowed to give ourselves raises. Basically, we can like put a request in, and then it goes to a public vote, and if that passes, it goes to a private vote where specific people are selected at randomly, and then you get the raise. So it's not that easy. I wish it was.
Oh yes, if everybody just gave themselves a raise, everyone would be making like $1,000 an hour. I know I'm doing more than what I'm being paid for. So, all right. Now, you said you also do a show as well about talking about the correct usage of terms.
Yeah. So originally it was like I didn't know what I was going to do with my channel. I just wanted to do something, and then I kind of got teamed up with Grisabella from the Knights. And originally we were talking about the greater context of specific words and their meanings. Like we've done one on the word belief. We've done one on the word, trying to think of it right now, empathy, which is completely misused on a regular basis. And the next one I'm setting up, we're going to do the greater context behind the word religion, because it's another word that is improperly used and people don't understand its multiple meanings.
That is actually that's quite interesting. It might be something that I would tune in for. So if I love learning about the history of words. I love learning in general, but it's more fun when someone else is doing this research for you. I guess I kind of did in one of the things on my last video, which was the term history. Because my last video was about 7 gender-neutral terms that we should all be using. Because history is all about the men's, and herstory is what really happened. They don't understand that history is not his story. It's, the actual history, the actual telling of our history and everything else that happened between in the past. They kept yes, not again. So I finding out the real terms, the real reason behind words and things like that, because the English language is just a mishmash of, I think, like 6 other languages put together. So it's always fun to see where they came from.
Indeed.
So, I have had a very interesting and boring week. How have you guys been doing?
You want to call that interesting and boring?
Interesting and boring. It was interesting when it happened, boring 5 seconds later after I thought it was solved.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sparky, what did you do this week?
Well, besides being belittled every turn by I can't remember their fucking names. That's true. I remember the names. I don't know what was more interesting: being insulted by Shade, being belittled by Drake, or just being trying to be dumbfounded by Zach. I don't know which one's more interesting.
So you met the trio.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the trio?
It's an interesting concept in my book. It really
So,
is.
so should I set them loose upon the masses, Sparky?
I don't think you had a choice. He's always set himself loose.
I mean, I can always get the chains and the collar that I had from before. You just lock him up in the basement. It's fine.
Kinky.
No, what's kinky is he didn't bring up the gag ball. The ball gag.
Yes, there's a reason I didn't bring up the ball gag, Sparky, because I threw it away.
Sure, he did.
I don't use ball gags. It's not my thing. Anyway, so honestly, what is your opinion on the trio?
Well, I mean, I've seen one video, basically what you, Ishtar, and
Just call them the trio.
the trio did. And it was all improv. And I mean, to be honest, I laughed my fucking ass off. And then I actually got a chance to interact with them on another stream you guys did. And it was, I think if it wasn't improv and you guys actually had the topic, it will come out so much better. But as far as I know, you can only do so much with improv. And I know I hit my limits with improv because I can only do so much.
Yeah.
So I say, I'm willing to give it a chance and watch and see what happens. You never know. It might be a gold mine or a salt mine.
Or salt mine, yes. Actually, I think it's going to be a salt mine for a little bit. All right, so I admit to having one. Yes, Fermion, I had a ball gag because one of Ishtar's chat decided to send me a ball gag because of something this little robot fucker did, and I had to deal with it.
No, if you're gonna insult me, you gotta do it right. You gotta do it how Shay put it. What was that? Bipedal vibrator?
Oh yes, you're a bipedal vibrator. On top of that, Darnell, how's it? Good morning, Darnell. It's not Saturday morning. The cartoons are yesterday. Darnell comes in with gorillas have the tiniest penises of all the primates. No wonder Schmeckle is always so drunk.
Oh God. There goes our Schmeckle reference for today.
Wait, Antoine, I have a lot of spare cash. I might send you some. Please do. I would love some. Good morning, Anubis. Anyway, is that all that is it anything else?
Actually, there is one thing. I am starting up my own little thing on my channel with Killer Groove and Starwind. And we're talking about I know you don't like it, Antoine, but just bear with it. Mech anime.
Really?
Really?
Just mech anime, not anime in general. Just big robot monster anime.
Well, no, you gotta look at definition of mech anime. We're not saying giant robot anime. We're saying mech anime, which mech anime can be tied to anything technology, robotic based, giant robots, etc. Like Outlaw Star could be considered that. Bubblegum Crisis can be considered that.
My God, that's a show I haven't heard of in years.
Yep. And we're going through every Tuesday and talking about it. And it's something that I know Killer Groove is really interested in. He kind of has the same view set and mindset as I do on it. And Starwind wanted to be involved in it because he likes certain genres as well. So it's like, fuck it, we'll do a show. And came up with a goofy little name, Mechana Tuesdays.
McKenna Tuesdays?
Hey, it works.
McKenna oh god, Sparking. Do not go into the term of puns for titles. That's my shtick. Can't steal it. Mine.
Well, I had to come up with something on the fly. That's what I came up with. And,
All right.
you know, the pilot episode went okay.
Which one did you talk about?
So you did not go 6 hours.
No. It's only gonna be 2 or 3 hours long. At most, maybe 2.
Wait, so you're actually limiting yourself on streaming? You're not just gonna sit there and talk for 6 hours and call it Caffeinated or Die the solo mission?
No, it's Caffeinated or Die, the solo brew. Get it right.
Whatever. I couldn't. Sparky, 6 hours. 6.
What? I'm sorry. I mean, I kept getting people on. They kept wanting to talk. I'm the kind of person I don't care. I'll put the Hangout link in Twitter. I'll put the Hangout link in the description. I'll put the Hangout link in chat. And so far, I have not had any trolls come in and wreck the place.
See, you better fucking knock on wood because they heard you. Even if they're not in the chat right now, they heard you. They heard the call out to come troll someone who throws the Hangout link everywhere.
But no, it's no, fuck, whenever I stream, I do it for fun. So, I mean, if it goes on for a couple hours, it goes on for a couple hours. As long as it's interesting topics, everyone's talking, everyone's having fun, let it go. I mean, at the end of the day, it's watch time, isn't it?
Yes, I guess it's watch time. Good morning, Razriel. Good morning, Twisted. Razriel says that it was almost closer to 7 hours. What did you guys talk about?
Just different topics. We went from one topic, then to another topic, then to another topic.
Okay.
I can believe it. The night stream used to run a very long time.
Oh God, don't even bring that up.
Well, when you have someone playing FIFA for hours on end asking people to watch him eat Cheetos and smoke out, it tends to go long. Now, all right, so what is the longest you've gone in a stream, Slayer?
I think 4, maybe. I don't know. Since then, we dramatically reduced the amount of time because no one's gonna watch for 4 hours. That's the truth.
No, that's very true. The very first few episodes of Proper Villains was 4 hours. I don't understand how people can do it. It's very time consuming, and 2 hours is a lot for me. But 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. I don't know how people can just sit there and do it.
Well, you should go and watch Sir Animantites. You know why?
Yeah, he goes 8 hours every single time.
No. His last Drinks with Friends went on for 17 hours.
17 hours.
17 hours. Well, no, I take that back. Excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Stream 17 hours ago went on for, about 7 hours.
Jesus. So, all right, really quickly, Jacob says, I watched Split last night. Split is shit. What is Split? Is that a movie? I don't know what Split is. Fermion says, I found those first Proper Villain lives quite interesting. They were fun. It's just, I'm not saying that they were bad. I'm just saying that they were long. And at that point in time, I was still working nights, so I didn't get any sleep before that night at work, so those were always fun. I used to do politics. That's how I can sit at the table and talk for hours. I mean, I'm a gamer. We've sat at tables for hours. It's an M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, any M. Night Shyamalan movie besides Sixth Sense and Unbreakable is pretty much shit.
Actually, I believe that Split is directly related to Unbreakable.
Is it?
Yes.
That makes me sad.
The new that movie, the character, the villain from that movie, is going to be in the Unbreakable sequel.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check it out then. All right. What have you done this week, Mr. Wannabe Senator?
Well, this week I've been working on my list of accomplishments because midterms is right around the corner. So I'm in the process of making a list of everything that I've gotten done. I've been very reactive on social media on my political sites. I had some little bit of stuff going on my Slayer Raven channel, but mostly not very entertaining or fun. So not much to talk about there. And other than that, I work a fuck ton, so I'm pretty much almost always busy.
Oh, well. What have you accomplished? Let's hear these lists of accomplishments.
Well,
I
I
want to
can't
know.
say too much without giving some things away. But I mean, I have secured funding for road reconstruction. We're implementing a quiet zone into town. I have secured a donation for the new library. I have begun setting up, or not setting up, but like going to businesses on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce because I'm helping set up a zombie run for the Chamber of Commerce to bring businesses into town, people from outside to come in to enjoy the festivities. Um, let's see, I kind of got me on the fly here right now. Quite a bit, actually, man. Quite a bit.
We do a lot on the fly, so
Yeah. I can pull out my file without dragging my headphones off, but
you got
yeah,
a file.
dude, I have like a special filing cabinet full of city paper. You'd be surprised how much is actually involved with this.
No, I know quite well how much is involved with it.
Yeah, you should actually. As a fireman, don't you have to directly? Is your city? Uh, is your does your city own their fire department?
Um, yes and no. It's half and half. The city does not fund the fire department. We fund ourselves. The city does run the fire department, and when it comes down to it, we can ask for money from the city to help out with stuff. But we are a small little backwater alley town with about 1,200 people in the town and 3,000 people around the town. We're really small. But I also know this from Boy Scouts and 4-H, because when I was in Scouts and 4-H, my Scoutmaster, we had one main Scoutmaster and two separate Scoutmasters, two assistants. One was a district judge, one was a district attorney, and one was a district prosecutor. And through doing my Eagle project, the three of them helped me go through and learn some of this stuff about what goes on. Not really on the political side, but how things interact with like a district level and state level. Because it doesn't matter what branch it is, it pretty much goes about the same way. So you might be a politician or, a district judge or a district attorney. It all goes around happening about the same way. As far as like paperwork, elections, and this and that, how you move up from district to state, how things interact with different levels, and it can get pretty confusing at times, especially if you don't keep up with it.
Slayer, they are asking for your channel link in chat. I don't know if you're modded, so go ahead and type something in so I can mod you and you can put your link.
Okay, I will type something in here in just a sec. There's some dots, and I will find my channel link. I am still not entirely sure how to do that, so just give me one moment. Every time I try to link my channel, something goes wrong.
Well,
you don't. I guess Fermion found it for you. So Raz says, Sparky, you don't know the meaning of Backwater Town. Even with the mine map, it's too early to try and pronounce that word. Around 350 people right now, and the reserve where he lives is under 100.
I'll dox myself just a little bit. Look up Pitcher, Oklahoma. The town is surrounded by chat piles. And it's a ghost town now because the last tornado went through. That's the area I live in.
So the town that you live in got hit by a tornado and you're still there?
No. I don't live. I'm not revealing where I live at. That's just a town that's like 20 miles away from me in the same county.
Okay. Well, on that wonderful note, a bunch of people getting hit by a tornado, let's talk about some articles, shall we? Now, we don't have our normal articles because Sparky was kind enough to grace us with these.
They're not usual quality because I don't have that level of I don't know what term to use.
Dedication?
Well, not really dedication. I just don't know how she was able to find those crazy articles. I tried.
No worries. So, we can talk about Voltron, or we can talk about Florida Man. So, 1 in the chat for Voltron, and 2 in the chat for Florida Man. We should have Jeopardy music playing at this point in time.
I swear I need to download a soundboard.
You know, if you'll give me about 15 minutes, I can actually upload that sound into the soundboard.
No, you don't need any more sounds in your soundboard. Darnell, the KKK recruitment is actually going fine. I've actually got a lot of inclusive people showing up. There was a couple of black people who showed up. They were very angry at me until I talked to them and they saw that I was black as well. And then they were like, oh, okay, I get what's going on. For some reason, it's very strange. I had a bunch of French Canadians show up. I don't know why, but they were visiting from Quebec, and they were saying something about how they were going to go after Crowder. I don't know who Crowder is, but you know, it is what it is.
Are you still harping on him for that?
Who? What?
Darnell.
He's trying to be funny.
I know it's trying to be funny. It's like I'm sitting there going, like, is that still a thing?
Well, the thing is, you have to understand, when you're 12 years old, you find a single joke that you find funny, and you keep going with it. You see, the Legos that I sent him apparently were not the right kind. And then I tried to send him something better than the tin can he was talking out of the last time he was on stream with me, and it didn't really work. I guess I didn't use the right Coke can. And his mother got very, very angry at me, so I had to unfortunately stop with the child support and just kind of move away from him. So, all right, looks like we're talking about Voltron.
Slayer, if you're going what the fuck right now, I'll explain later.
No, I mean... No, Fermion, I'm not sending Legos to people. I try to take care of my children as much as I can, and Darnell likes Legos, so I try to send Legos. All right. Voltron is what won. So here we go. Netflix's Voltron just confirmed one of the main heroes is gay. For reasons. Inclusivity. Well, Sparky, you brought this. You get to read it.
Okay. One of the heroes in Netflix Voltron Legendary Defender is gay. And in the upcoming season, he will return to his ex-fiancée after a long time in space. I have actually seen all the shows, and there's no references to anyone even being close to being married. So that's gotta be an interesting one for me.
Jacob, don't mention Opal. If you say her name, she suddenly shows up. It's almost like Beetlejuice. It only takes 2 times.
Actually, no. I'll say this real quick. I seen somebody put on there. At least I can hype for Opal for a little bit, and I guess it took like a minute for her to post on the deal. Like literally a minute to find this guy. So yeah, it's true. Anyways, at the Voltron Legendary Defender what are you doing?
Hold on.
At the Voltron Legendary Defender panel at San Diego Comic-Con on Friday, the cast and showrunners of the popular Netflix animated series gathered to preview the show's upcoming 7th season, slated to premiere on August 13th with 13 new episodes.
Ishtar, damn it, no! Just because I said she summoned like Beetlejuice doesn't mean you should summon her.
Ishtar, if you want the link, I'll let you come in here and talk like Opal.
Shut up, Sparky.
Alright, but anyways, but a reveal that stunned the audience, co-showrunner Lauren
Montgomery
Monogram. My grammar in English sucks. Confirmed that Shiro, the leader of Voltron and pilot of the Black Lion, voiced by Josh Keaton, is gay. And in the new season, fans will be introduced to Adam, Shiro's black boyfriend, who is still on Earth with the Galaxy Garrison.
Oh, black boyfriend. It's not even just gay. It's black boyfriend, too.
How stereotypical of them.
Wait, is the black boyfriend also trans? Get on our level, Voltron.
I don't know. Who here has seen Voltron?
Did the old one count?
Yeah, I've seen the 2 older ones, not this new one.
God, I can't go into explaining one of the what the fucks I ran into in the first season, and it had to do with Pidge. So who here remembers Pidge in the original show?
That's the little green. That was the green one, right?
Yes. He was the pilot of the Green Lion. Well, okay, Antoine, I'm not the one that gave her that link, so.
Antoine, good morning, Antoine.
God.
Hi, Sparky. What's up?
Why? Sparky, how dare you?
I didn't do it. It was not me.
Why would you summon Opal? Why would you summon, what is it? It's Ish Opal? Why would you summon Ish Opal?
Opaltar.
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 Okay, Opaltar. Why would you summon Opaltar? Why?
I heard
Mike, you say why.
Look, we did not, Opaltar, we did not summon you. The chat summoned you. That means you're supposed to be in the chat.
I'm sorry, I cut out. What was that?
They said the chat. We didn't summon you. The chat summoned you. What? The chat are the one that was screaming your name.
I guess they liked me more than you.
That doesn't.
Don't you have some cooking you have to go do? burning some steak, making some blue coffee.
I made red coffee this morning.
Red coffee.
Yeah, the guy wouldn't stop screaming. I don't know why.
Wow. You better be careful, Antoine.
It's it's usually a bad idea to shove a Phillips head screwdriver down the head of his penis.
But it got me my coffee. He just screamed a lot.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Anyways, since I got sidetracked,
Opal Tar,
Yeah?
go back to the chat.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
wow.
Sparky, how dare you send that link?
Sure. I ought to just send it to the real Opal and spite you.
Don't you dare.
Okay. But anyways, in the first season of Voltron, Pidge, everyone knows that Pidge is the tech genius, and he was one of my favorite characters in Voltron. So,
no, shut up, chat. Shut it.
so it came to a real shot to me, and this is gonna be a spoiler, that it was revealed that he was actually female.
Pidge was female?
Yes, and there's actually a backstory that gets revealed later on that I actually like it. Pidge actually joined the Galaxy Garrison because Shiro, Pidge's brother, and Pidge's father disappeared in a deep space mission, and it was it was Zarkon that ended up capturing them. And then they go on to a mission to find the lions, get to where they're supposed to go at. I'm not going to try to reveal the whole plot point, but point is Pidge joined the Galaxy Garrison to try to find her brother and her father. And the only way to really do that was to go undercover. And he remains that personification throughout. And it's a real cool concept. I liked it.
All right, so that has something to do with this person being gay?
I have no idea, but that's just one of the things that they've tried in this. Hell, they even brought D&D in one episodes.
Okay. Fermion said, Anubis in the chat is chanting your name. Fermion said, Sparky, I'm proud of you. And then in response to you sending Opal the link, he said, do it, and that he'll give you $30 to do it.
I like my co-host position.
All right.
In other words, he can't be bought for $30. Try $300.
Yeah, $300. I'll definitely do it.
All right. Let's continue on with the article before Fermion actually donates money, and we get stuck with Opal.
Anyways, all right. This also means that yes, Team Voltron is headed back to Earth. A new trailer that debuted at Comic-Con also shows the Paladins returning to Earth, only to find that the new Gaur Empire is moving in. He is not married yet. Montgomery explained to the audience, still regaining their composure, but that was the road that they were going down until Shiro made the unfortunate decision to leave. And they drifted apart, and that was the end. For their relationship, it was definitely something that beautiful relationships that had developed over years.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, see now, Paige. This is Paige, right? You see my
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Although,
in the
still
first rendition, Pidge looked like a little boy. This, you can tell, okay, that's a girl.
And Shiro is the one that has the white hair and the black uniform, missing an arm.
Missing an arm. This is Shiro.
Yeah, that's Shiro. And then
He's
they
in
all
the black uniform, and he has a black boyfriend.
well,
Is he also friends with the Black Power Ranger?
He probably it's Black Lion.
Oh, God.
Well, you see, here's the deal. If you remember, it's Keith that piloted the Black Lion. Shiro takes the place of what's his name? The guy with the Scottish accent. I cannot remember his name for the life of me, but he ended up getting killed by Hagar in the original series.
Wait, they turned the princess black?
yes.
Well, she's not.
Or is this the princess back here?
Well, she's not really black. It's she's oh,
Arab?
not even Arab. It's I want to say more on the lines of like Micronesia or something like that. I don't know. But they have the ability to change the skin color, the form, and they can Korean guy with a mustache and Princess Laura can shapeshift. They can camouflage. They can actually turn themselves into different species. That's and the Altaean's ability. But you know,
I just have to say this. Fucking gay.
it's actually Antoine. It's actually a really cool concept. They implement this good into the show.
You are not making me want to watch this show.
I got to agree. I'm not really convinced it's going to be something worth watching either. Basically, what you're trying to tell me is the captain from which one of them was it? Star Trek, Deep Space Nine is now on the Voltron team.
Yeah, no. If he was on the Voltron team, Voltron would just own everybody. So let's not do that.
Okay. You seen the what was it? The Toon, the Disney XD version of Voltron?
Nope.
No.
Okay. This is actually way better than that.
I can believe it.
Well,
I forgive some of the stuff that they done because it actually renditions into the story damn good, and I like it because of the story that they tell.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. All right, keep reading.
Okay, Montgomery added that in an upcoming episode, which was screened early to the Comic-Con audience, you'll see in that little case with the trophies is a picture of Shiro and Adam. They had been flight partners. Shortly after the reveal, Shiro...
Oh, they were doing more than flying.
Shortly after the reveal,
do you think they reenacted the scene from Titanic?
I'm not even gonna go there. Wow. Shortly after the reveal, Shiro began trending worldwide on Twitter. As of this writing, there's over 61,000 Shiro tweets and counting. And I think that's it. Or no, there's more.
There's more.
The reveal comes to a great and pleasant. Okay. Surprise to Voltron fandom because Shiro's personal life in the show has been something of a mystery. And because he's drawn and characterized as what you would call daddy, there's room for Shiro's backstory to be fleshed out even after 6 seasons.
Wait, he's drawn and categorized as someone would call a daddy?
I don't even know what this damn writer is talking about.
Okay.
Now, Shiro comprises the role of a leader, and as a leader, he actually does a good job leading and taking care of the team. He's actually there's several episodes where him and other members of the Voltron force interact with each other, and he helps out with issues like almost like a father figure would, or a brother, or a really good leader.
So he's a mentor.
Pretty much. I think they should use mentor instead of daddy figure.
Anubis says, so Voltron is the new stupendously gay duo. Yes, they are.
You know, say what you want, I'll stand behind it. So, what makes Voltron quietly revolutionary is that Shiro is also a masculine Asian character in a rare portrayal in Western pop culture. He's really?
I guess it just said so.
I never figured him to be Asian. It never specified.
Because his name says Shiro, therefore you should have assumed.
Oh God!
Are you assuming his racial identity?
I guess so, because we're supposed to.
I didn't assume nothing.
And the masculine Asian character is not a rare portrayal in Western pop culture. It's just they're usually, not masculine. They're streamlined and usually bad guys, and usually know like 30 different versions of kung fu.
See, well, anyways, it's a rarity in pop culture that he is also gay adds even more complexity to Shiro's whole identity. And I gotta say, what the fuck, his identity.
So this is about identity.
No,
Of course it's about identity.
This article is because his fucking. All right, if you've seen the show, his fucking character is complex because he gets kidnapped, he gets a robotic arm attached to him by the Goa, he gets mind controlled, he gets brainwashed, he dies a couple times, he comes back. He's already complex enough. Because I just got done.
That whole article was nothing about the actual show, just trying to justify why a character is suddenly gay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can say that article comes across, because I just got done watching season 6 yesterday. All of season 6.
Justifying hype, man. They're like, check out your boy Shiro. He is your masculine daddy Asian tough guy fan. Yeah.
Well,
like,
with a former black fiance who we're going to find out is also trans. I guarantee it.
Well, you see, here's the deal. Shiro is no longer the pilot of the Black Lion. Keith is. They finally made that transition to Keith being the pilot of the Black Lion.
Well, yeah, Shiro lost an arm. See, he lost an arm. He's also disabled.
Well, he lost.
It's all about identity. Let's see how many boxes Shiro checks. He's Asian. He's a masculine Asian in Western pop culture, which means he's got another box ticked. He's gay. He's disabled. He is engaged or formally engaged to a black person who we're going to find out is trans. That's 6 boxes ticked. I think that's enough.
Yeah, he actually lost the arm because of Keith. Keith is the one who cut his arm off.
So he did it on purpose. He wanted the Black Lion.
Actually, it's because he was brainwashed. Shiro was.
No, I'm talking. He wanted Shiro's Black Lion, and I'm not talking about the actual Voltron unit.
Oh.
Totally went over your head on that one.
No, Slayer. Antoine will explain to you. I am referred to as the joke killer.
No. The joke murderer. Murderer. You take good jokes out back and put a 12 gauge to the back of their head and say, kiss your ass goodbye. And before they can even beg for their life, you kill the jokes.
With slug rounds.
All right, I'm not even going to give the chat a chance to choose this one. And yes, Darnell, I know you sent me articles on Twitter. Your articles usually scare me.
Yeah. The one I just added is one that just got brought up, and it's actually, I guess, looking through it. This can be considered What the fuck?
All right. Oh dear, there's a petition to drink the liquid from that black sarcophagus. That's fucking disgusting. That is liquefied human remains, and people want to drink it. Why? Oh, God.
Did they want to bring back the bubonic plague?
I guess so. Wow.
Ishtar says Sparky kills more jokes than Opal sacrifices people to her son.
I will agree to that one.
Petition to drink. Oh man, I can't even read this without.
This all right. With this article, we're going back to normal.
Oh God. Okay. Did you hear about that sealed sarcophagus they opened in Egypt, only to find 3 skeletons stewed in a putrid, rust-colored soup? Did you put? Oh God. Sorry.
No, I understand.
Did you perhaps wonder what it would be like to taste that very same soup? No, I wouldn't. You want to know why I don't? Because I'm not insane. I don't want to taste liquefied remains of human excrement and skin and muscle and fat and... Oh, God. And whatever else was in there. To put a cup of this long marinated bone broth to your lips, inhale... Oh, my God. Inhale its succulent essence and draw a long sip. Sorry, give me a second. You are not alone. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are alone. Whoever wants to do that is very, very much alone. They're probably so alone that all of their friends have left them, and their name is Do. A change.org user going by the name of Ines McKay created a petition in the name of this total sacrilege, and as of Saturday afternoon, it's gathered more than 8,000 signatures from petitioners who wish to sample the forbidden nectar, or whatever. Oh my God. Oh God. 8,000 people want to drink this.
I say let Darwinism take its normal flow.
I mean, so we could let them, but I petitioned that we have a firing squad ready to shoot them after they're done.
Okay, I don't know. All right, from this, if this is actually a line in the change.org petition, this person created it as a troll and people just kind of ran with it. No question. We need to drink the red liquid from the cursed dark sarcophagus in the form of some sort of carbonated energy drink, so we can assume its powers and finally die. The petition reads.
What?
I'm starting to think you might be right about the trolling.
I think it's a troll. No questions here. To be clear, the liquid is actually sewage water that leaked in over centuries, the Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities said this week, which is why the mummies were found decomposed instead of preserved. Ines McKay has indeed heard this line and would like people to please stop trying to tell me the skeleton juice is mostly sewage. That's impossible. Everyone knows skeletons can't poop. Bravo, sir. Bravo. Bravo. Masterful troll. Despite the large size of the sarcophagus, the bodies inside are not believed to be royalty as hoped. And regardless of where the accompanying liquid came from, the sewers, an Egyptian news outlet posted a video to YouTube appearing to show a man dumping containers of this repulsive slurry right smack onto the street. So unfortunately, it looks like our chance to obtain immortality and or a mummy's curse and or swift death by ancient disease is now behind us.
Thank God.
Good God.
That's disgusting. Master, sir, I applaud you. That was good. Do you see? Okay, I want to point something out. Do you see how seriously we took it right away? Because the crazier they get, the easier it is to believe that people would do this. Humanity is doomed. I want off this planet. Anyone coming with me? It costs $1 million a seat.
Yeah, go by way of SpaceX, or you gotta try to phone line Magog.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna get Poe on the line, and I'm gonna have Magog send me a personal portal, and I'm going to tell him I have got people who want to come with. We want to come to Morscar because anything is better than this, and we are willing to pay you for it. All right.
Wow.
No, Darnell, I'm not checking Twitter. All right, so
Oh, now I'll probably send a dick pic. Who knows?
yeah, I'm going to be reading that right now, Anubis. Oh God,
I actually sent
it gets
that.
worse.
Yeah,
It
I sent that. Yeah, I sent that article. He sent it to me. I put a Caffeinated die chat.
The girl who ate her own tampon and the guy who ate his own shit join forces, form two-headed internet Cerberus.
What the fuck?
Didn't we read the article on this girl already?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Oh God. All right. You know what?
Is this one me?
Yeah, we're gonna put this one on the new guy. This is your test. Go for it.
You know the story. Boy films himself eating his own shit mixed with ice cream. Girl films himself sucking out the blood of her own tampon. Boy meets girl. Boy convinces girl to shape limelight. Boy and girl get Facebook married. Holy shit.
I've heard of 2 girls, 1 cup, but I think this takes the cake.
Wait. He mixed it with ice cream?
He mixed it with ice cream. Wow.
Why? Oh God.
Oh wow.
Was it like a fudge adding, or was it like her syrup topping?
God damn it, Sparky. I guess it depends on what he ate the day before.
Oh God. It's the classic love story. Buffalo teen Giovanni Plowman, I hope I said that right, gained international internet infamy earlier this month after she uploaded a video to Facebook of herself appearing to pull out and then consume her own bloody tampon. Oh God.
What the fuck? I understand people. I was gonna say I understand people want their 15 minutes of fame, but do you really want your 15 minutes of fame to be on Facebook of you dislodging a tampon and then sucking it off in front of everyone?
James, this is gold.
Oh, Ishtar,
this is terrible.
Horrible.
The video was soon ripped and uploaded to live leaking YouTube, but later deleted it after a short while, citing a term of service violation, namely seeking to bring about the end of civilization as we know it. Yeah, it does seem like that would destroy civilization, doesn't it?
No.
Oh,
Time out.
Raz, you sick fuck. Raz says a Neapolitan ice cream, regular vanilla ice cream, then those 2 morons' types of particular tastes.
Actually, I got something to say. It's Tor. Remember that when he asked for ice cream next time.
Shut up, Sparky.
That's terrible, man.
That's gross.
But as everyone knows, you can't keep a good bloody tampon sucking video down, and Giovanni's infamy continued to expand, and unlike a bloody tampon, or not unlike a bloody tampon, I'm sorry, eventually the 15-year-old snortery became big enough to attract the attention of rival performance artist Dino Brushka?
Dino Brushka.
Dino Brushka. Well, at least I got the fucking Dino, or the Brushka part right. Another New York teen who gained minor viral success with a video of himself dining on a bowl of ice cream mixed with his own feces.
Oh God, Anubis, Anubis, I'm going to hurt you.
Literally a bowl of ice shit. It's terrible. I wonder if he met the 2 girls 1 cup chicks, because never mind. Still, still trying to overcome the fact a bitch who sends all her nude parts eats a tampon with blood out famed me in one day. Hashtag fuck is that? Hashtag bring it. Dino tweeted last week. So he got pretty pissed off. It sounds like he was salty as fuck because she did something more disgusting than he did, which, like, what a reason to be salty.
No, I mean Darnell just added wonderfulness to this guy's ice cream. Do you think the woman places her tampon on top of the guy's ice cream as a cherry?
Oh,
Oh,
oh man.
That's a very oblong cherry.
They were married later that day. Well, kinda. And what some believe as an expedient decision on Dino's part. And Giovanni decided to join his nearly 25,000 Facebook followers and her nearly 230K Facebook followers in unholy Facebook matrimony. It's doubtful the two are married in real life, but either way, they probably won't be a couple for long. It seems Giovanni may have found a third head for the Cerberus. Holy shit. There's another person that wants to get involved in this travesty?
yes.
Who the hell are they?
Oh, read it. I know who it is.
Who
Read.
is this bitch who got fucked by a dog and sucked its dick trying to outdo me, sweetie? Don't think so. You're ratchet as fuck, and that's animal cruelty. What I did was gross, yeah, but you just took shit to a whole new level. Wow.
Really?
So
Sparky, it's the girl. Remember the last show, the girl that drank the dog pee.
Oh God.
That's her. That's who she's talking about.
Oh
fucked a
God.
dog, and did she really fuck a dog? That's terrible.
She
No,
actually, what it is she actually uploaded a video, saying that having sex with dogs was better than having sex with men, and gave the reason why. And then, I think she did a porn where she actually sucked the dog off in front of everyone, or for everyone.
Yeah. And there was another article we read that actually showed this girl actually taking dog piss from the actual source and then drinks it. I mean, the camera did not stop. The camera did not pan. I mean, ugh.
No, I believe you. It's amazing to me what people will do for fame. Like,
You.
All right,
fucking
all right.
disgusting.
We need a palate cleanser. We need a palate cleanser. So we're gonna look at ugly dogs. Meet the contestants of this year's world's ugliest dog competition. What? All right. So where are the pictures?
You gotta scroll down.
Oh, okay. That's Martha. She doesn't look ugly. She just looks old and sick.
I agree to that.
I don't even say sick. I just say old.
And then the yikes. That's Zaza. Holy shit. Why would you paint the dog toenails purple or pink or whatever that is?
It's all the rave, man.
Alright. Him's a boo. Him
That's not
is a
too
boo.
bad.
His name is Him is a boo.
Well, that name is ugly, I guess.
That dog looks like something from Dr. Seuss.
Oh, I get it. The dog isn't what's being submitted; it's its owner.
Oh, nice one.
Chinese crested wiener dog. Okay.
Like I said, it looks like something from Dr. Seuss.
That's a mom.
Why? That's a lot of fucking fur. That's not an ugly dog. That's someone who didn't get their dog taken care of. All they have to do is take them to the groomer. That's Daisy. Daisy looks like She's from California. Yeah, Daisy looks like she's from California and is hitting the good shit.
Oh God.
All right. That one didn't win. TT.
Okay, that one is.
That's an ugly fucking dog. Good God.
It's me mugging you too. It's like, don't look at me, bitch.
How dare you fucking take my picture? Don't you know I break cameras?
Looks like
looking at
Popeye.
them.
Looks like Popeye with fur on it.
Oh God. Another wild. Oh, this is Wild Thing again. It's not that ugly of a dog. It just needs to get its hair trimmed. What the fuck is that? What is that?
It's like a mouse. It looks like a mouse, like a mutated, overgrown mouse.
God.
That's what happened to Splinter before the mutation of the ooze. What is that?
It's what happens when you breed a giant rat with a chihuahua.
Oh my God! It's got a white eye, and the other one is looking the opposite direction. See, someone tried to kill that dog when it was born, and it survived. Give it whatever it wants.
Just put it out of its misery. He had hot dogs around his neck too.
Mandarina. Not okay. Mandarina is not as bad as that.
No, not even close. And look, there's the hot dogs. He's got hot dogs around his neck.
Yeah, but those are fake hot dogs. Those are plastic hot dogs. That dog Okay, have you guys seen the cartoon where it says beware, the Garfield cartoon where it says beware of dog, and it's not like the dog is mean, but it looks like it's really, really friendly. And Garfield goes, "I'm not touching that." That's this dog. And it has look at this. I can't believe I looked from one screen to the other. The dog has a giant fucking nipple in the middle of its stomach. Right here. Look at it. All of you.
I don't want to.
Look at it.
Fuck you, James.
It's
Fuck you, James.
All right, this is the last one. Meatloaf. Meatloaf is not that bad looking of a dog.
I agree. In fact, I only saw really 2 ugly dogs in that whole list. Maybe 3.
Oh, apparently there's more. What is that?
It's another Chihuahua red. I agree.
The Chinese crest. I've seen a lot of Chinese crested mix in this.
The Chinese have done something horrible to their dogs.
Yeah, they eat them.
No, that's Korean. Oh god! All right, one more. Mrs. Kravitz. There's nothing wrong with that Chihuahua.
Yeah, I don't know how these are contenders for ugly. Like there really wasn't that many actual ugly dogs on that list.
Like they had maybe deformed tongues or something like that, but those other 2, I agree with Razriel. They need to be killed with fire. All right, that's for that palate cleanser. All right. Who wants to hear about cake?
What kind of cake?
Graduation cake.
Now I'm interested. Is this an article?
This is an article.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
All right, we will go with cake.
You might regret this, Slayer.
Oh, I probably will, but that's what makes it fun.
Now you're in the spirit.
Grocery sees dirty word and summa cum laude and censors the cake. All right. Charleston, South Carolina. A South Carolinian woman isn't happy a grocery store censored her honor graduate son's cake, which was supposed to include the Latin phrase summa cum laude. Cara, that last name, told the Washington Post a cake online from Publix that was supposed to say, "Congrats, Jacob, summa cum laude, class of 2018." And it doesn't, because people are stupid. It says, "Congrats, Jacob, summa dash loud, class of 2018." She says the online message box did not like the word "cum," the Latin word for "with." The computer marked it as a naughty word and substituted 3 hyphens.
Ow.
What the hell is her name? Because I'm not saying her last name. Cara said she then filled in a box for special instructions explaining the Latin word and placed the $70 order. Another family member picked up the cake, not knowing what it was supposed to say. It came with hyphens. She says the store gave her a refund and a gift card when she complained. "We would prefer navy blue instead of bright blue for writing and border color. My son is graduating summa cum laude, written on the cake. The system is mistaking the word "cum" for something inappropriate versus Latin."
See, and this is a good point I make up to people. This is why you don't give certain words power. You get shit like this. Because when you start throwing a certain word, a word has many meanings and just does not have one.
Especially in the English language.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this was Latin, but
Well, right, but the English language is actually comprised of several bits of Latin. It's one of our more dominant languages that we steal from between Latin and French. So, I mean, honestly, I think that this is kind of going a little bit too far. Just like, like you should be able to tell with summa cum laude that, right away, that rolls off the tongue. Like, you should know that that's not perversion.
well, I mean, Leisure Suit Larry had a video game on the PlayStation 2 called Summa Cum Laude, but it was meant as a dirty joke. So, I mean,
it depends on how the context of, again, why context matters.
Yeah, context does matter. All right, Sparky, we're going to read the one that you wanted to read.
Oh, joy.
So I'm just saying the least they could have done was looked it up and entertained the notion that it meant something else.
Yeah. So this headline, the Florida man with no arms charged with stabbing man with scissors.
Think about it. The only thing I can think of for this is watching Anderson and Helsing with both his arms cut off with a knife trying to go after Alucard.
Well, this one's all you, Sparky.
How do you say that name?
That's Reuters.
Reuters? All right. A 46-year-old homeless man with no arms was arrested in Miami Beach, Florida, for stabbing another man with a pair of scissors using his feet. Police said on Wednesday, Florida native Jonathan Kunchal stabbed a 22-year-old Chicago man twice with the scissors before running away.
Wait. Wait. Not only did this motherfucker threaten someone with scissors and a foot, but he successfully stabbed him twice, was able to then drop the scissors and run away. Barefoot.
That's one bad motherfucker.
Ergo, do not fuck with a no-armed man.
Give that man his own television show.
According to the Miami Beach Police Department report on Kunchar's arrest earlier on Tuesday. Kunchar, a local fixture known for painting colorful works of art with his feet, according to the local media report, was subsequently detained near the attack in a shopping and tourist area near South Beach and charged with one count of aggressive aggravated battery. A second-degree felony, police said. Crenshaw told police he acted in self-defense, was being held at Turner Gulfport Nights Correctional Center in Miami. His court-appointed attorney, Devin Frampton, could not immediately be reached for comment.
Why not? If I was Devin Frampton, I'd be on the phone to everyone going, yes, this dude assaulted a guy with no arms and still got stabbed. How? With his feet. That's how.
Well, Crenshaw also said he acted in self-defense, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like...
Stay back, motherfucker. I got a pair of scissors in my foot. What are you going to do with that? Oh, God.
That brings a whole new meaning to I can beat you with both arms tied behind my back.
Oh, fucky. Poor taste.
Crenshaw said he was lying down when Coronado approached and punched him, police added.
Wait, so the guy with no arms was just laying there and some douchebag decides I'm going to go fuck with him?
I guess so.
I guess he wanted an easy target. Who knows?
Or he's fucking his wife.
Oh, I don't know where that one came from, but okay.
Police said that there was no indications that Crenshaw was under the influence of drugs or alcohol at the time of the incident. No, I would hope not. He only has 2 legs, and seems like he's pretty well coordinated to not be underneath the influence.
Could you imagine him drunk? Jesus.
Crenshaw has had an extensive criminal past, including battery of law enforcement officers, according to the Miami Beach Police Department.
Wait, not only did this motherfucker stab someone with scissors with his foot, but he has a history of beating up police. Are you fucking kidding me? The dude has no arms.
It would make a better story if we found out like he was like 3rd-degree black belt taekwondo or something.
Raz says he probably knows Savate, a primarily kicking martial art with a few throws and very few hand strikes. It doesn't matter. He still has no arms, and he's still whooping up on people.
I can just imagine, a cheesy Chinese or Fist of the North Star style attack with his fucking feet.
Oh, you mean? Oh, so you're saying it's Chun-Li's thousand bird kick or whatever?
Yes.
It's terrible. You got to imagine though, if you're armless and that dangerous, that's something.
What did they do? Did they cuff his feet?
That's a good question.
How did they detain him?
Hold down his legs, man. We're gonna have to put this guy in a straitjacket around the legs. Sleeping bag. That's what they do. They throw him in a sleeping bag.
It's the easiest way for solitary confinement. Just throw him in the bag.
Put him upside down in a box.
I mean, if you think about it, this man's got to be the best person to throw in the trunk.
And watch.
No, I know how you stop him from doing anything that he can do. Put shoes on him.
If he had to double knot him.
Wait, so are flip flops for him like gloves?
Oh God!
Does that mean Crocs are a bad, a bad nail day?
Can you imagine him wearing boots?
I don't want to imagine him wearing boots. This is a guy with no arms who beats up police regularly.
Yeah, but without the use of his toes, boots are really confining. But he never wears boots.
That's like trying to say do dexterous walk with your hands with oven mitts on.
Pretty much. This is terrible, but funny.
All right. Let's wait for the other shoe to drop and just read the last article. All right, this is the last one. Man charged after running in underwear on Atlanta airport runway. Slayer Raven, this is all you.
Oh, sounds like fun. A teenager has been criminally charged after running half naked across an Atlanta airport runway and jumping onto the wing of Delta airline plane that had just landed. Wow.
I can see that going bad in so many ways, like getting sucked into the intake or something. I'm gonna jump on this ring. Ah!
You only live once. Officials on Wednesday say, I cannot pronounce the first name Jones, 19. I can't.
It's Gyron? Gyron, I think.
Okay, well, if we both thought the same thing, then maybe I can't pronounce it. Conducted his escapade. Okay, sorry, I do that sometimes. After scaling a 12-foot high fence topped with barbed wire at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the world's busiest, the previous afternoon. Wait a minute. Did I read that correctly? Scaling a 12-foot high fence topped with barbed wire, half naked.
No, he didn't do the half naked thing yet.
Oh, okay.
He the day before the half naked incident, he had scaled a 12-foot high fence topped with barbed wire
and lost his pants in the doing so.
Police took about 5 minutes to apprehend Jones, who had been barefoot and wearing only underwear after being alerted by an airport employee. Atlanta Police Major Timothy Peake told reporters. What can stop a person from jumping a fence? Peake said, adding that. Okay, I lost my spot here. Adding that Jones had also dashed through an open construction site and over a public fence. There are plenty of laws to deter activity. Unfortunately, they don't stop activity.
Jones as Furry and Finley pointed out in the chat, basically what Jones screamed as he was going over the fence was Leroy Jenkins.
I love our chat sometimes.
Jones was charged with criminal trespassing, public indecency, causing damage and obstruction of law enforcement officers. Bond was set on Wednesday at $18,000 by a magistrate court in Clayton County, Georgia. Court documents showed Jones' lawyer did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Oh, it keeps going.
It does. That's because the only thing that the lawyer could respond was, meth is a hell of a drug.
Onboard passenger Tim James recalled his fear at the sight of Jones on the wing, attempting to rip open the emergency door of the plane that had just arrived from Miami. He actually got it open until the stewards and the people in the aisle started fighting back. James, 32, a marketing manager from Atlanta, said in an interview on Wednesday.
God, I wish I could intersperse a clip with the Twilight Zone of there's something on the wing! There's something on the wing!
Not only on the wing, he literally went to the emergency door and pried it open, and people had to fight him off. That is crazy. Like, those things are like heavily sealed. How the hell did he do that?
Meth is a hell of a drug.
People were proud.
And yes, a serious case of no fucks given.
My first thoughts were he had jumped off the plane, so I was more concerned he had something else on the plane that needed to be taken off. It was scary. So they probably thought like a bomb? That's racist.
Well, I mean, I was thinking he was trying to steal the rims, but that's just me.
Wait. There's a video clip.
Yeah.
After the flight crew secured the door, Jones walked up to the window where James was sitting. He pulled out his ID, then he put it in his mouth and ripped it apart and threw it on the ground, James said. What? Jones had 2 prior arrests in his home state of Alabama, one for a handgun violation and another for, according to WSBTV, a handgun violation. Wonder what the hell that's about.
Unless if he had a felony and had a handgun, that would be considered a violation. Or if he didn't have the proper permits.
That's what I was wondering.
It's probably just proper permits.
The arrest follows a string of similar incidents at other U.S. airports. In February, a shirtless passenger who had been ejected from his flight attacked an employee on the tarmac at North Carolina Charlotte's Douglas Airport.
Furry and Finley says that would be a tiny bomb considering he only has briefs on. I guess what they say about black men isn't true.
Yeah. At Miami International Airport, a man who sneaked onto a luggage conveyor belt reached the tarmac in November, and in January, a man entered the cargo area there claiming to be lost. Okay, then. So we have...
I can't get past fucking airport security to see someone off, but these motherfuckers are getting on the goddamn tarmac. What the hell?
It's quite something, right?
I would almost say play that video clip, but...
No.
Yeah, but knowing them, they'd probably flag the...
flag the
yeah, it's been getting bad in WUS lately with videos. Fuck. You have Trippy. He's on his second, third channel now. A couple other people on the second and third channels because of, strikes.
Oh, I'm watching.
Baring is on, had a video taken down recently.
So I am watching the video right now. He is on something. Holy shit, is he on something?
He's probably, like you said, on some really good meth.
Yeah. He's yelling at the plane and making gestures to it. And now he's sitting underneath the wing on his pants because the tarmac is fucking hot. And he is talking to someone through the window. But yeah, that's
it's a special brand of crazy.
Yeah. Hey, speaking about strikes, Antoine, how much longer do you got on your main channel?
September. Middle of September is when I can start streaming on the main channel again.
What the hell did you get a strike for?
Because I hurt someone's fifis.
Oh, those poor dears.
I told you a little bit about it, Slayer.
Oh, you probably did. I just have a terrible memory.
Yeah. Yeah. It's what happens when somebody tries to go after you hardcore.
Is this that mental thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did tell me about that. Okay.
Okay, so all right, let me explain. The main channel is still there. I can still host videos. I just can't stream. That's why the streaming has been on this channel. I'm still going to be posting videos. Yes, I know they're sporadic. I apologize. I am still getting used to having a normal life and having a normal work schedule. I do have an article that I'm looking at to talk about tonight. Maybe recording a video. I also have some other important things that I'm doing as well. Fermion asks, will I do a special birthday stream for you? When is my birthday or your birthday?
Well, I mean, he didn't specify, so.
Well, my birthday is coming up.
I was gonna say, if you do that, I'm gonna say that's not fair because you didn't do shit for my birthday.
Whoa! Wait a minute. If he's got a birthday coming up and people want a special stream, that sounds like a perfect opportunity for a roast.
Have you not seen the shows that I'm on? I get roasted constantly.
But a special occasion roast.
Oh God.
Fermion says for his birthday. I didn't even know your birthday had come and gone, Sparky.
Yeah, it was June.
Well, shit.
Wait,
don't
I knew it was his birthday. I believe I sent what do you call it? The paid message on the cunt stream
Yeah,
to
you
get
did.
everybody to say happy birthday to him.
Yeah, you did, and thank you. I was
Yeah.
not expecting that one. No, Fermion, here's what you do. You send us your phone number and you send us your address, and we'll make sure to get as many male strippers to your place as possible.
I mean,
Well,
I can send you a glitter bomb. Glitter bomb. I didn't say a real bomb. Glitter bomb.
Yeah, there's like a prank website you can buy them from.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah, like
Ruin.
little-
It's called Ruin Days.
Yeah, and they like have like a bunch of little glitter
Oh no.
pieces in it.
You ought to ask what happened to Keen. Actually, no. Yeah, you can do all sorts of crazy shit. I'm kind of surprised Antoine hasn't mounted me a glitter bomb yet.
Thinking of doing it to Conatron.
But Foley says anti-hero is too easy to troll. Are you so you're trolling him or he's not trolling you?
You need that Twilight Zone music again.
No. Anti-hero is one of those people. I'll say, he will make it look like he's losing to lull you in a false sense of security. All right, Foley, if you had to spell it out for him, he's trolling you.
No, all right. It's already come out, so I am rebooting the villains, and Antihero has a character that's going to be on the show. He is very nervous about the character, so he is kind of taking. And I've talked to him about this, and I think it's very good that he is taking everything as seriously as he is. He is looking forward to the show, and he's trying to get impressions from people about his character. So I can't fault him for that. And he wants to do a good job, so I appreciate it. I appreciate that he wants to do a good job. So there's that.
And before anyone asks, no, I'm not on the show, so quit asking me.
And I'm not touching that.
No, I agree with you, Anubis. His character did really good on the test stream, so I think he's going to do fine. So, anyway, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about?
Really, I've got nothing. Do you, Slayer?
Well, I wouldn't be doing my civic duty if I didn't remind everybody that midterms is quickly approaching in the U.S., and I know this isn't the fun stuff, but it's still important to say. So you guys should all be out there looking at who your local and state representatives are, getting to know what they have done, what they have accomplished, what their positions are, and figure out if they represent you or not. And it won't be too long from now. I think like the second week in August, when the new candidates will start, the deadline for their filing will be. So get to know them as well. Really put time and effort into figuring out who these people are, because ultimately they're the ones who make the decisions in your area, and they're the ones who are responsible for your tax increases or whatnot. So you gotta, it's very important. So go out there, know who you're voting for, and then make sure that you do vote, because believe it or not, the electoral process actually does work and it does mean something. I just want to encourage everybody to take it seriously. That's pretty much it.
You don't get to be a politician on my stream anymore.
The only thing I can add is if you want to join me on Tuesdays for talking about Make Anime. This Tuesday, me, KJ, and Stormwind are going to be talking about Van Red. That's going to be the show we picked for that week. And Well, basically, just gotta be talking about what we like about it, what the premise of the show was, and similarities to different shows, and some of the context of like things that's happened in the show to back in the day and today's day, like on how some of these shows he can't be aired today because of how they were back in the day.
Anubis apparently is trying to get me assassinated because he wants me to be in politics. Is the problem. I enjoy politics. I enjoy talking about politics. I hate politics. It's just... Yeah. Anyway.
It's a lot of fun, man. You're missing out.
It leads to a whole new side of drama.
Nah, only if you let it. Only if you let it. What it really is you do a lot of work for very little pay until you get into the state level, and then you do very little work for a lot of pay. That's how it works.
Oh boy! Oh god!
That's funny. Can I just skip to the very little work for a lot of pay?
I wish.
Antoine, look at Furry's last reply. If you don't know what that's about, I'll let you know.
Let me know off air. But do you guys want to shill your stuff, or are we good?
One more time. Check out my channel. It was posted somewhere in the chat earlier, and every other Friday we try to stream. We go into different things about words and their greater meanings, and we just like to have in-depth context. And every once in a while I get ranting and raving like a lunatic. So check it out, and thank you very much for having me, Antoine. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for coming. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. This has been Caffeinated to Die. My name, of course, is Antoine the Great. I'm the host of The Proper Villains and also the host on Help the Guildless. I've been joined by my normal co-host Sparky from Sparky's Tech Corner and his new mech anime show thing.
Hey, I'm bringing you on for Voltron.
Maybe. And we are also joined by Slayer Raven, who is taking a guest spot today. So thank you very much for joining us, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you join us next week for Caffeinated to Die. Have a wonderful day.